Swatting by the Secret Service led them to a server farm, and it's one that could be remotely operated by foreign governments and criminals, and this could go far beyond swatting.
So what we do know is that foreign governments and criminals located in the United States are using this network to run their organizations. That includes cartels, that includes human traffickers, that includes terrorists are on this network.
We're joined now by Juliette Kayyem. Wow, Juliette, to this plot here. Talk to us about the capabilities of this server farm and how surprising this is.
So it seems like it's out of science fiction, but I think a lot of law enforcement agencies have been anticipating it. In fact, Secret Service has a designated unit at this stage to look at this capacity. And what is this capacity? It is essentially unmanned interruptions of telecommunication systems within the United States. So what they found in New York could be extended anywhere. And it's essentially, you're not following a culprit, you're just following pings as an investigator. So this started off as swatting. We all know the dangers of swatting, pretending that someone's, in harm's way, and then you send police. This started off as swatting, but now it has the capacity to overwhelm telecommunication systems, and who's doing it becomes much harder because, look, the traditional physical, print of a human being no longer exists in these investigations.
So do you think agents will ever be able to pinpoint exactly who is behind the network?
Yeah, it's going to take a combination of things. One is, look, we have incredible digital forensic capabilities, not just the United States. Lots of countries do. They share information. Organizations are, and I should say the private sector is this too, because they're interested in this, are sharing information to try to track the digital fingerprint. Look, there's still humans involved. We're not in the brave new world yet. People talk, they leave hints. They send money, and that money is traceable. And so there are ways to infiltrate these groups. But what was found in New York was a capacity without a culprit right now. And that is the scary thing, right? Is that you just simply have something that can be incredibly disruptive to our critical infrastructure, our electronic ecosystems, and it's not like a bomb, right? It's something that is in the system. They play offense, and we continue to build our defenses. That's essentially the way it's going to work.
So, Juliette, the special agent in charge of the New York field office told CNN basically, you've got to think of this as one of many networks across the country. You shouldn't be thinking about this in isolation. This is just sort of one thing happening in a vacuum. What are the implications of that?
So it's going to require two things, and I think that's absolutely right. The idea that this is just New York is just ridiculous. Look, we have critical infrastructure throughout the country. We have bad agents, both foreign and domestic, who would seek to disrupt them. A lot of times we're looking for meaning, like geopolitics, but sometimes it is not that meaningful. It is people who can get into these systems, and they seek ransom, they seek money, or they just seek disruption for disruption's sake. And so it is going to require lots of intelligence sharing. It's good that the Secret Service is sort of leading this effort because it's got a footprint throughout the United States, but it's obviously global. You've got foreign countries that are trying to do it, as well as foreign agents, maybe supported or not supported by their governments, who are seeking to do it. And I'll say one thing, it's going to require the private sector to get super serious, both about protecting themselves, but also about disclosures. 70 to 80% of our critical infrastructure is owned by the private sector. When these things happen to them, they tend to not tell law enforcement. They'll deal with it on their own. It means we don't have good transparency as a government on what's going on. So you're starting to see changes within the private sector as well.
Yeah, seems like it would help to know. It's a very good point that you make there.
Yes, it would help.
Juliette Kayyem, thank you very much.